Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Tight Five Podcast. I'm Mike Fields, and with me, as always,
is Will McKenzie, a.k.a. Black Harlow.
I don't know why we are this many episodes deep, and Black Harlow has only been brought up by you in the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to stick.
If you keep plugging at it.
Yeah, it's going to stick.
Keep plugging at it. Well, how's everybody doing? My God. Seth Aria, how are you?
I am hanging in there. How are you doing?
I'm exhausted. It is 4 a.m. and we're doing podcasting.
That's a little bit.
It's a little dramatic, but it's late.
Well, you're getting older.
Look at you. Why are you dressed like you're going to be joining the Peanuts gang?
Okay. Yeah.
Jesus
So
Christ.
this is called fashion. That's what we're doing now.
This is
good.
I would
Honestly,
skateboard my way down to my
I think I'm the
co-op
best
and grow
dressed.
some vegetables.
I think I'm the best dressed comedian.
I mean, you're the whitest comic in here. I'll give you that. Christ alive.
You don't know.
Any of the things, no. That's not. It's good though. I like it. It looks
good.
like.
I was really scared that
Holy
you weren't going to like it because I was like,
Were you worried about? Yeah,
No.
dude. I will never forget the time when I walked up. We were in Austin. We were getting ready to go do the show, and I was like, "Does this hat match this shirt?" And you're like, "What does it matter?" He's like, "You're old as shit." He's like, "Dude, just be happy. You got your show. Come on."
I forgot all about that. That
Dude,
did
I
happen.
fucking
That's
died.
funny.
I was laughing, but on the inside, I was like,
Yeah,
"God,
he had 29 bit of honeys.
because you're right. Oh my God, my tummy was full. I don't know what your problem is, but a honey made this country what it is. It built the railroad right beside the Asian folks. Bit of honey.
Seth, can you look up if Bit of Honey's built
If you
the-
got shot and down here in the main streets of Louisville, you take a bit of honey, 3 bites,
3 bites. Put it
pack
on-
that shit in the hole.
Okay.
A week and a half, you're good. You shit on Junior Mints too. I don't know
Yeah, because here's
how
the
to trust your opinions on candy.
no. Everybody knows. Nobody. You either like Junior Mints or you don't.
It's chocolate peppermint or you don't. I get you.
But I don't. I've never have brushed my teeth with mint toothpaste and said, you know what sounds good right now? A Hershey bar.
Piece of Hershey's.
Yeah.
He fucking ate with that.
Yeah,
That's
he did.
exactly what
Yeah.
I say.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, see, because it's disgusting,
Yeah.
right?
Maybe. So were you a candy kid growing up? Were your parents? Was it like you had candy snacks? in the
Yeah,
house?
I mean, no. First of all, my
We were a fat kid's house.
my family was
My
the
mom
opposite.
and dad let.
I
me
wouldn't
be
say
a
the
fat
opposite,
piece
but
of shit.
we weren't allowed to have Kool-Aid in my house.
Really,
No pop in my house.
Papa.
Now, okay. For example, so say like we order pizza and we got pop, we can keep that. Or like if somebody brought it over, you can have it. You know what I mean? But
It just wasn't an everyday
My
thing.
mom never.
Sure.
We were not like my mom and dad never went to the store and got
Pop.
Coke.
I like that you
Or
call
pop.
it pop.
whatever the fuck you want to call
cool.
it, pop. So, and then no junk food. We didn't have no junk food in the house. We were allowed to eat it like I go to the gas station with my dad and he, But
Yeah, they
like,
weren't like religious.
we weren't eating honey.
About
Like there wasn't a pack of honey buns in the house. I don't like honey
At
buns.
our house was Little Debbie was my
Yeah. No.
sister wife, baby.
My dad hated lots of it was doing too much with sugar. It's also because he had health problems, so he was big on. One time my cousin took Oreos, crushed them up, and put them in a bowl of milk and ate them like cereal. My dad was pissed.
I don't see anything wrong with that. I guess
That's some fat shit.
it's fat shit. My house
It's
was a fat
unhealthy.
shit house. My house was all the junk food you could imagine. Diet Pepsi. It was that house. Like, well, we'll just go ahead and just fucking airball the soda pop.
Are you a Coke person over Pepsi?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I think I'm the only one who likes Pepsi over Coke. Still.
I don't know how it's possible. It's just it's one of those things where I'm like, God, they don't even compare. Like one tastes good and one of them is Pepsi.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't understand.
I'm a
what
Dr.
the-
Pepper guy.
Well, dude, I mean, when I
Okay.
was
Well,
a
Dr.
kid-
Pepper's better than both. We can agree on that, right?
No, I would put Coke.
I'm with
original
Seth on
Coke
this one.
it.
I'm with Seth on this
Original
one.
Coke sits atop the hill because you wouldn't have anything else without it.
I don't
you
think
mean
that's
crack
true.
Coke?
And then I would go
Like
from
from the
Coke,
70s?
and then evidently Dr. Pepper is its own category of
Sure.
sodas. It's
Yeah.
pepper sodas or whatever.
Yeah. It used to be called physician pepper.
Yeah, the bottles got shortened. You piece of shit. God damn it.
Type up podcast.
I might need a new podcast partner. Tryouts next week.
We should do that. We should have a tryout for a third person, and we're not
Nobody
gonna
would show up. Who the hell would show up?
people. You don't think people would be jumping at the idea to get on?
I think maybe 2. We wouldn't want either one. That's what I think. I think all the cool people would be like, "Fuck you."
No, before the podcast got on, we were talking about, Seth brought up a point about spanking kids.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that?
So I was raised in a spanking household.
Oh, yeah.
My dad had a fraternity paddle, and I was paddled until like 13, 14, and then I was bigger than my dad. So it was like, well, that's not on the table no more.
Here's the thing. Do you think that same paddle that your dad used on you, do you think he ever used it on your mom in like a role play situation? Like you probably got spanked the same night that your mom got spanked.
Do we have any poisons or handguns handy? I'd like to bail out of
You
this
know what I'm
conversation.
saying. Somebody
I'm
knows
about
what
to
I'm saying.
scuba diver out that window is what I'm about to do. I hope to God not. I hope to God that never. I hope my parents only had sex the 3 times that I know about for sure.
Oh, I know for a fact they did it more than that, Mike. No. I they call it whoopings. We used to get whoopings all the time, but they stop at a certain age. That's true.
I spanked my kids up until like 4, and I remember one time with I don't know what to say her name, but one of my daughters, and I remember she did something crazy, like hit her sister, bit her brother, something mean, and so it's like you're gonna get a spanking. And I remember going to spank her, and the fear in this little girl's face just was washed over, and I was like, "Well, we're never doing that ever."
Wait, so you used to spank with hands?
Oh yeah, just put I wasn't trying to bust no ass.
No, we got whoopings with belts.
Yeah, we got belts, but I knew I wasn't going to be like that parent. I didn't like it.
You know how you get out?
I got paddled in school. I set a record in 6th grade. I got paddled 16 times in a semester and a half.
At that point, you're starting to like it. That's
You
how you
dated
get it.
yourself with that statement.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
That's how you get out of it.
Well, it was a Christian school, to be fair. So it was
that
religious
doesn't
school.
help your
No,
case.
no, it doesn't.
That's how you get out of them. When they're
Dude.
when they're spanking you, when they're about to spank you, start
I'll
bite
never
your
forget
bottom
it.
lip. I bet your parents.
Dude, I'm telling you, I
bet
should
they
have
don't
just
spank you
looked
more.
back because
Yeah.
he would make a noise. I can remember his name, Tony. With
You talking about at
last
school?
name. Yeah.
Father
the
Tony.
principal would hit you.
Father Tony.
No, he was a pastor, so he didn't even have credentials. He just woke up one day.
So,
He's like, I'm a man of God. I want tax
he's just
exemption."
molesting
That's
people
American.
with no
You do that.
credentials. I don't like
So he was the lead educator. Complete asshole. He looked like the bad guy from Air Force One that kind of flew the plane a little bit. Kind of had the beard. I'll show you the picture.
that. Air Force One was
With Harrison Ford. But anyway,
Okay,
this dude
yeah,
would
Harrison.
paddle me, and they had a fiberglass paddle with duct tape handle and holes drilled through it. And God, you see my face? Is it reddening up? Like my beard just stood up thinking about it. And then they whipped your ass with that thing. And my mom, they would call my mom, be like, "Can we whip him?" And she every fucking time, like, "Yep." Which I mean, whatever. I was a piece of shit kid. I mean,
now if you were to whoop somebody's kid in school.
dude, let me tell you something. I get a call. I'm gonna whoop Christopher's ass. I'm like, "Don't do it. Let me watch." And I'm gonna get there and I'm gonna whoop that dude's ass for even fucking mentioning that thing. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't. And I can't stand people like, "Well, my parents whipped my ass and I ain't turned out too bad." And you're like, do you think that though? Have you ever looked back and realized what's caused you problems through your life and what you could tie those back to? Those little
You think it's
traumas?
because of whoopings though? You think
Dude, I'm thinking it's probably because
A
out
lot
of
of it.
nowhere, the person you love and trust the most flips out on you and out of anger strikes you and causes you physical pain. Yeah, I'd say that.
See, I disagree, and I know I'm maybe in the minority. I got into it with somebody about this, but I think that okay. So I think
that you do not have kids,
I do not have
so
kids.
it is it's very easy to formulate an opinion.
But what I think it does,
So you got to put it in practice.
what I think it does is I think that it gives a negative. Some kids just need their ass beat, but there's a negative.
But what does that mean? Do they need their ass beat or do they need structure?
Yeah,
they need somebody.
But there's only
to say,
there's only so far
this
you
is the
can.
schedule today. A, B, C.
There's only so far you can take it though, in terms of like how many times are you gonna tell your son, "Hey, don't do that. Hey, don't do that. Hey, don't do that." I think a way that you get them not to, and also now I hate to be this person, but I think it's also different when it comes racially because we have to be more careful. Like especially black boys, we have to be more careful because society is not as forgiving of us as it is for other people. So, I think that when we get whoopings, what it teaches us, yes, there are negative consequences for your actions. So even if like things like complying with police, yeah, I shouldn't have to worry about just because I don't necessarily complied to a verbal warning from a police, that doesn't mean I should get shot, but that is the reality.
Holy shit.
So,
hold on, we're getting there.
So,
we're getting,
but go ahead.
So here's my take. The only thing that spanking your child is like doing for you is putting fear of you in them. Like that's what you're ultimately trying to do. Like at the end of the day, like you said, some kids need beat, whatever, right?
Yes, I
like,
agree.
We agree there, right? So why do you want your kid to be so fearful of you, though? I understand what you're saying when you're like, oh, I want that. I don't want to have to tell them not to do the thing over and over. But a lot of parents will be like, oh, don't do that, but then don't actually stop them.
Right.
Or like, and you'll see it with like, it's stupid to like compare this, but like with cats. Cats will like steal food out of people's fucking hands.
Sure.
Just don't let them fucking do it. They're a cat. They're a kid.
But
at some point,
but
you
here's the
literally
thing,
have
though.
to step in, but don't hit them. Just be in the way.
I think fear is actually. I think fear is very important, actually.
I understand
to an extent.
To inflict it.
I was terrified of my dad, but I also knew if I do certain behavior, there's a lot of things I didn't do because I was so scared of my dad. I didn't do any drugs in high school. I didn't even have sex in high school because I was like, if my dad finds out, like when people do it now, and I say I didn't do any wild shit, but there was a lot of things I was like, if my dad finds out about this,
fucker get high, he didn't do shit.
Like when people tell me shit like, oh, I did this, I'm like, no, if I did that with my dad, I wouldn't be here. I would be dead. My dad would kill me.
And that's fair, but like,
I feel you though.
Do you see how that's like a problem? Like you shouldn't have to fear. You know what I mean?
I think
I'm gonna be a parent, and I just me and
here's the thing.
I've had this conversation.
You said it very clearly. You said, how many times are you gonna say no? A lot of parents don't reinforce that no with getting up off their ass, redirecting what they're doing, and seeing them away from whatever they're doing. Got them away. You gotta read. Kids are hard. It's like training that damn dog.
You don't even have to do that. You know what you say? You say, hey, you do that again, you're gonna get your ass beat.
Some kids it works, some kids it don't. It's one of them things.
I turned out good, didn't I, Seth?
Yeah, but it sounds like more like your parents had a good routine set up for you.
Actually,
it sounds like you had a good structure. I didn't have structure. I had empty threats and.
I definitely get.
And you get belittled for being dumb.
I get you guys' logic, but I think too that it was a way, maybe not the best way, but it was a way to kind of guide me through life, knowing that there was fear. Like my mom wasn't whooping us, so if I lived with just my mom and I didn't have my dad, I would have ran rampant. There's nothing my mom could have done because at a certain point it was like, what are you gonna do? But I feared my dad, so I knew not to step out of line. I never called my teachers out of their name. If it was just my mom, I'd have told my teachers to go fuck themselves. I would never in a million years tell them the teachers to go fuck
I was a single mom. I had a single mom.
Yeah.
She beat my ass. Sorry. She beat me. She beat my ass whenever I was bad, when I was little, until I was too big.
Yeah.
I love you, Seth.
Respectfully, as someone who had it happen to me, I think that did like change our relationship and did have negative effects.
Sure.
So like,
I think it's different strokes for different folks.
But I just see your point. I just think that
I think
there's a point about like safety.
and also
like that's another
and if you look historically,
issue though.
If you look historically,
but like your racial point is another like political issue layer into
Did
that.
you ever
because
doubt
like
your
we shouldn't have
dad's
to
love?
fear for that.
right?
Did you ever doubt your dad loved you?
No.
All right. So at least that part's there. A lot of people want to be like, I want to be strict, and they don't also want to show affection and love. It's like, no, that doesn't work either. There has to be a happy medium. But what most kids have to have, and what separates almost all good ones and all bad ones are they exposed to a rigid routine? And I don't mean rigid just by like certain things are done at certain time. Bath time. Brush your teeth. Go to bed. Wake up.
Get your ass beat.
Whatever. No, that's the thing, though.
Sorry.
You can avoid that if you're teaching them and you ingrain in them, this is the behaviors we want, this is what we don't. And you can do that without spanking. The only time my mom said, as a grandparent, was like, you should spank. If they're in immediate danger, they're running towards a road, they're grabbing at a hot stove. But it's like, that's no different than them burning themselves or falling down the street.
I'll say this.
Well,
there's going to be a point in time, and this is going to happen. I'm sure it happened with you, and it's going to happen to you with your son. It gets a point in time, a lot of times, where the son is going to try to challenge
absolutely
the dad.
How did you fare? Did you try?
I didn't even think about that shit.
No shit.
No, because I would get my ass beat. I knew for a fact that there. I knew if I was, and I wanted to. Like there was times my dad would yell at me, and in my room, I'm like, bro, I just want to swing on dude. But I knew not only my dad would win the fight, but I knew my dad would fight me. You know, some dads I feel like you swing on them, they'd be like, whoa. My dad we would have been fist fighting.
Yeah, me and my old dad did. My old man did it. Yeah. We broke the double ovens.
I'd beat his ass now, though.
We broke my mom's brand new double ovens, and my mom was fucking heartbroken over them ovens.
Yeah. I mean, you do have the boundaries. I think they say the authoritative parenting style is the best, where like you have boundaries, but it's still loving and shit. It's not too crazy, but like, and I didn't get whoopings for anything that like some people get whoopings and beat for shit that, you know, they shouldn't get.
Well, like different folk, different strokes in terms of like your rules and shit, whatever. As long as you weren't fucking with other people's kids and their rules, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But
and also culturally, you know, black people.
I understand what you're saying there until your kid starts being a douchebag in public or around.
But again, that's affecting my kid and their shit.
Well, that's true.
So what are you gonna do if your son tells your wife to shut the hell up?
He's not going to.
See what I'm saying?
Take something away. Cancel his phone plan, bro.
What do you think he thinks would happen if he did that?
knows.
What do you think he thinks would happen?
Well, he knows he and I are going to get real close for a second.
That's what I'm saying.
We're going to have a real moment. And I'm hoping, because I really am trying to change my ways. I'm hoping that we would never have that. But he's getting a little cocky. I'll give him. He's a little shit. He's going to go at it. I hope he does it before I'm 55.
Shut the hell up.
I'm old as fuck.
But also, and I may have even said this in this podcast before, I wasn't allowed to tell my parents. I wasn't allowed to say what. Or like, you know, like if they called you my name, you're not allowed to say what. You have to say yes or I'm coming.
Sure.
I just talked about to my sister.
That does bother me. I didn't notice that until about a couple months ago when I was hauling for my boy. And I'm like, come down here. Or you say his name. He's like, what?
Yeah.
Like, no.
Like if my dad says, or my mom says, hey,
yes, man,
they'll say William. They'll say William. And then I'll be like, either I'm coming or yes.
Nice.
Is okay? Like,
nah, yes,
like
nah.
Maybe not for your parents, but like as a parent, would you be okay if your kid went, yeah?
I wouldn't care. And I wouldn't
not
care.
to put these things on my kids. Like my dad had an idea of what the family unit was supposed to be, and it's very Ozzy and Harriet. And I don't roll like that, dude. I mean, I'm trying to get them to survive this 18 years and get them to be the best 18-year-olds. Where you can set them loose and be like, man, now have fun. High school shit sucks. You're going to have ups and downs. And I get so heartbroken when a kid bows out and commits suicide under the age of 18 because they just have no idea that it's like, dude, you're 2 years away from just being done with this petty bullshit, and everybody's going through their shit, and you never know what it's going to turn out like.
I think high school, I thought high school was like, when I look back on it, was like, that was some of the best times. I think the best age to me is when you graduate that like 18 to like 22, 23. That's the best age
when you're
because
getting your feet and
you don't really have any responsibilities. Your parents are still
if you're lucky.
Could be like, yeah.
I was 21 when I had my twins.
True.
So
yeah, that's wild. Yeah. But yeah, so that's why it's like.
So you were saying earlier, that's why people wrap it up. Yes, sir. That's why people in committed relationships still wear condoms.
People are not still wearing condoms in committed relationships.
Dude, I had a set of twins when I met Liz. Liz had a set of twins when she met me.
Yeah.
There's a lot of handshakes in the hallway, brother. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of like, what the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah.
We're going to roll it and get some quadruplets.
Do you think girls are easy to raise or boys are easy to raise, or you think it's the same?
It's equally difficult in just different ways. Boys are disgusting.
Yeah.
And I did not realize what just a nasty Cheeto-covered jerk-off machine I probably was at that age. But the girls are different insofar as they got to be 13, and suddenly I had my wife and her two deputies. Like, they could talk to me almost as bad as my wife does if they didn't get their way about something. And that's still how that shit is, to be honest.
Yeah.
But they scare me, if y'all can help me.
You know what it's like? You know what's funny?
Yeah,
your house is kind of like...
It's estrogen.
It's kind of like my house growing up.
And it's all like... They're all like alpha women, so that's kind of fucking tough to negotiate, too. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, that's...
I need help, is what I'm saying.
You want me to take your son for a month?
I just... Maybe. I would.
Summertime, send him over.
I wish I'd have known there was a pizza place on the way down here.
Yeah. Send your son over to old Uncle Willie's house. For the summer.
I don't like how any of that.
I don't know if I'd want him.
Yeah. I don't like how any of that.
I didn't mean it to sound.
That was wild.
No, I didn't mean to sound like that. I mean it like
Welcome to the Tight 2.5 podcast. Will's been on leave. Trying to work on his
unpaid
Epstein
leave.
shit.
Yeah.
So what else is new? We got to do a comedy competition. We judged a comedy competition.
We did. We just got done judging it.
I am a mixed bag comedy-wise on competitions, dude. In the beginning, you put a lot in it. You're like, oh, man, if I just win.
Yeah.
Tomorrow the agent calls. It's like, yeah, I can see that build up, but you gotta go into any competition knowing this. Like, one, it's so subjective, dude. On any given night, if your jokes are gonna land, you just never can tell. That's why you got to go out and do the competition. One, two, you can't put any expectations on it. If you go in there and say, if I don't win, then comedy means nothing. It's like, bullshit.
I think it's good. I think comedy competitions are good, but I think you need to do them in not the city that you're from. Because that is going to be a better barometer of, because it's a good, it could be a good way to kind of tell where you stack up.
Sure.
You know?
Sure.
So like go and do one in like 2 states over and see how you do when you have nobody who knows you in the crowd. Because if you do well in those type
fresh
of
years on jokes is,
yeah.
Jesus.
So I like comedy competitions. A lot of people don't like the competitive thing.
I like it because you're almost guaranteed a good room, good crowd, and get a good clip out of it. Yeah. So if you put those 3 things on there, like I'm going to have a good time, I'm going to meet some good people, I'm going to have a good show because it's going to have a good turnout, and I'm going to get a good video out of it. If those are your only 3 expectations, fucking do all the comedy competitions you want.
I like it because it's like, I'm better.
If your ego is tied up in where you land, I have done 6, 7 comedy competitions, placed in 1.
Really?
Yeah. And then...
Was it the crowd or was it you?
Yes. You know what I mean? Like, yes. I mean, it's dude, I've had killer sets and lost to people who just happen to have brought people. So it doesn't, competitions, again, the only way you can look at it is I'm going to get 5 to 7 minutes in a hot room. Let's get a tape.
I mean,
if you win, great.
I've had great success in competitions.
I know you're Cincinnati's funniest, Louisville's funniest.
It's a gift and a curse. So
Lexington's lamest.
Yeah,
you are the Florence's best dressed, y'all.
Florence's best
dressed, y'all.
Nah, I don't know.
I love it. That's very. You know what I call that look?
What's up?
Brave.
Slam.
What's up, Brave? Got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it.
I just got Fields.
Maduro Jr. over here. got.
You gonna get got?
I'm gonna get got. Oh.
Yeah, we need.
What else is new with you? You handsome devil.
Nothing much, man.
Got
We're
the
doing
new
shows.
job.
New
I'm
job.
happy for you.
New job.
You love the 9 to 5 life, or is it absolutely bullshit to slave away under fluorescent lights from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.?
Honestly, when I was at other jobs, because I didn't do work all the time, like I was bullshitting a lot, so the day would go by so slow.
They liked you enough, they just paid you for the hang?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I've had a couple jobs like that.
I was like, I won Cincinnati's funniest. I think I should stay.
That's right.
And 2023. But I'm doing shit all the time at work now, so like the day goes by way faster.
That is true.
So I'm not.
And how do you feel at 5:30 knowing you got a show at 6:30?
It is harder to do comedy shit though. Like
it is, isn't it?
When you get off of work, you're like, bro, I do not want to go right. I do not want to do it. I'm like, I want to just go and chill.
Yeah. That's why I need to get up at like 10, go to the gym.
10. What time is your day start?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I need not to have 9 to 5.
Yeah.
I need to get up at 10.
Yeah.
Start my day.
When I worked in
I'm
the
going to the gym at 9:30 a.m. tomorrow.
You said you woke up?
I'm going to the gym tomorrow at 9:30.
Oh. What time do you usually get up in the morning?
8, 10.
Okay. Yeah. See.
Are you a bully at the gym? Are you one of them lunkheads? Do you go,
No, I'm not.
You like to grunt when you do it?
No, I look dumb though, so it's fine.
Are you a morning person?
Why do you wear one of them old
I try to
leotards
be.
like they did in the 20s?
What time do you usually go to bed?
Handlebar mustache?
Midnight to 1 at the latest.
What do you go to bed early, don't you?
Benz. I'd like to, yeah. Dude, let me tell you something. And I know you're feeling it, and you'll get there eventually. There gets to a point where you're just like,
Hemorrhoids.
I just want to be at home. I just want to be at home chilling. It's weird because I want to do comedy, but I also wanted to just have been over, gotten paid, feeling good about it, and going home. If that makes any sense.
Why do you want to? You just want to be by your loved ones that bad?
Kind of, yeah. My dogs and my wife, man, or my dog,
No
cats,
thanks.
and my wife.
He's
ain't found you over
I
there.
get it.
I'm not like that. I like to be out, so I'm rarely.
Now
ever
you
home.
do. I'm sure that'll. I used to like to be out and about.
But I'm like,
I used to be a power drinker though, so it
Like-
doesn't really matter.
you ever be hitting up somebody you're like, oh, what are you doing? It's like 7, and they're like, oh, I'm at home just watching TV. Like you're just home
That's great.
watching TV.
It's a great evening.
No, I
Home
gotta be
cooked dinner and time to kill, and
just watching
your
the
house is
Watchmen.
straightened up, and you get, oh my god, damn, son, talking my language.
Yeah, no, I'm only home for sleeping, really, eating and sleeping.
I've been to your house. That's all that can be accomplished. There's 3 chairs, a couch that I've crashed on a couple times, and then their bedrooms, and that's it. It is not an entertaining place.
It's well, that place is for
It's for fucking or
fucking,
sleeping.
shitting, not in the bed. We have
And he can,
bathrooms.
in his room, he can do it all because the clawfoot tub, which is incredible. He has a clawfoot tub in his room.
Everything comes back full circle, Seth.
But
baby.
then that's in the tub is in the thing. But I think the shitter is outside of the tub room, right?
That's usually how toilets work. They're outside of the tub. Yeah,
Well, I mean, like in the tub in a room, and then the shitter is like outside of that room.
No, it's in the bathroom. So
Oh, it is in the
Yeah,
bathroom. I
yeah,
thought it was
so-
right outside the bathroom.
yeah. So how bathrooms work? I'm like,
Dude, let me tell you something. When you go see how they cut up this one house into
the sink-
17.
No, I know what you're
apartments,
talking
son.
about. I know what you're talking about. The sink is
Oh,
outside.
it is the sink.
The
Damn, I
sink
thought
is
your toilet was outside,
outside
too.
in my room. And
Yeah,
then
when
I
they
have-
cut it up, they were just like, well, we got this
and,
little area here.
I have 2-ply, ladies. I got 2-ply.
That's something to brag about.
It is something
in
to
this
brag about.
economy.
I took a shit at the caravan tonight.
Did you?
Yeah, first time I ever took a shit there.
See, that's not an ideal place to take a public
No,
shit.
that's
though.
a real away game. Like
Yeah.
you really, yeah. You got to
Yeah.
come to play.
Yeah, you hotboxing in there?
No, I moved. I shit with a purpose, man.
Do you courtesy
this was a
flush?
shit and get. Sometimes.
I never even knew what that was.
Depends. Let me tell you what I've learned. I work with all women now, and I got poopery when I started there because I was like, oh, I'm gonna be a delicate shitter. They don't worry about it.
Wait, your boss is a woman?
Yeah, can you believe that?
That is an interesting place.
Like an actual woman. And the provider's a woman, and the counselor's a woman, and my counterpart's a woman. And when I first started there, I was like, oh man, I gotta be careful. I don't want to insult them with my shit. They do not give a flying fuck.
Oh, women are nasty too.
Dude.
Women are nasty. Yeah. I have people in the office all the time. They just go
Sawdust
there
in
and-
the floor, just called a day.
They got
go
2
and
stalls.
blow
They'll
it
go
up.
in there and tandem. They'll tandem shit in the stalls.
I said that tonight on stage, man. Like, I've walked in behind Liz and been like, I don't know if we can stay married.
Yeah. That bad.
I'm like, that smells like pure evil.
I'm
in
sure
my
she's gonna
eyes.
love hearing that on the podcast. That
I
you're,
love you, baby.
yeah, we have 300,000
We have an agreement.
viewers and listeners. And that's who.
We're going to reach 1.5 homes in Kentucky. 1.5 people are going to have my wife and
Yeah.
poop.
Yeah.
You're not going to believe this, America. My wife poops, and it is an unpleasant poop.
Yeah.
Unlike William's poop. His poop is inside his bedroom.
Mine's are like.
So when you're there visiting Will, in the morning he gets up to take his morning shit, you get to watch him.
I have
Watch your
petite shits. I keep it classy. Very
Do
petite.
you really? Are you?
They just
a
slip
dainty,
out. They're like-
you a dainty pooper?
Like, maybe more shit.
It's funny, like when you talk, like Elizabeth, she was like, "You poop every day." I'm like,
You're
yeah.
supposed to.
You're
Yeah,
supposed
she's
to.
like, "Oh man, I get
How many
like,
times a day do you shit? This is not good for podcasting. But
Generally, that's what everybody talks about.
Yeah.
I'd say at least one. And I try to do it. I try to time it where I'm not at work. I hate shitting anywhere but my house.
You ever have 2.5? You ever have the one where it gets
Absolutely.
like stuck in that midway and you're like,
Dude, part of my job is specimen collecting, and dude,
Yeah.
people just the couth is not in the medical office.
Yeah.
They just don't give a shit. Like I've had them come out and hand me a cup and like, I got a little bit of poop on that lid. Or
ugh.
Christ,
Wait, so they're handing you this specimen with
no, not always. So what they do?
No,
we have a little
sometimes.
box. Yeah, I mean it's possible.
so
I
do
know
they,
what's
do they have the little vials where they put their pee in? Like, do they pee in like
So they
vials?
pee in a cup.
Do you ever, is there ever dribbles on the outside of the cup?
Absolutely, dude. Let me tell you something. Women, we have these little hats that these girls can pee in, but half the women use them. Half the women think that they're the one that's going to be able to pee just on the inside of a cup. And when girls do that, there's generally more piss on the outside than there is on the
I don't
inside.
really know how the female body works, so I couldn't
Well,
tell you what it's supposed to do.
You know what? They've asked me to bring that up to you
Okay.
on behalf of
what you
Louisville,
guys brought
the
me
greater
here?
Louisville metropolitan area. The ladies have gotten together and got a little PowerPoint.
Yeah.
If you look over there, that is the labia majora, labia minor.
Now,
Now that's a clitoris. Now this is what they wanted to focus on. If you'll see that. How it's different than a penis. See, that's the penis. The thing you're looking at. That's the penis. That's not. That's a different.
Now clitoris is real. You're 100% sure,
dude. Let me tell you something.
Hey Seth, can you look up if clitoris is real? I think it's clitori.
Real. I found it.
I thought that was
it's real. You found it.
Is that not a tribe in the Papua New Guinea?
Yeah, something. I think clitori. That's the plural term of that. That's when two or more are gathered.
Yes.
Clitori.
All I know is it looks pretty easy being a woman.
Oh yeah, and then
like
that
they just had the cock of the walk. I'll just walk anywhere I want.
And then that childbirth thing they milk.
Oh my God,
how long are
they
milking that for 9 months?
Let's fucking go.
And then it comes out and they milk it some more. You know.
Jesus Christ! Oh, look at this! I got pain medicine pumped right into my spine. Ooh la la! Yeah. Fuck off, girls. Give me that. Give me your drugs. I don't think the human race would have perpetuated if guys were in charge of any of this shit. Dude, it doesn't.
Would you rather live in a society?
I can't believe women give birth more than once. Because it's true, they get like an amnesia.
Yeah,
they forget that it sucks.
Because there's nothing greater than love, Michael. Because of the love of a child.
I didn't know love had anything to do with child rearing and birth.
But I do agree that if dudes were the ones that got pregnant, we'd have one. You'd have one kid.
If you're lucky,
it'd be like China. Are they still doing that?
No, that's where their population's about to collapse.
You think we'd be overpopulated?
No, we'd have. I'm saying.
You think we would just stop?
Yes.
If it had to come out of our penis?
No, he's just saying we do a lot of butt stuff. God damn, you all overcomplicate.
That's not what I was saying. That's not what I was saying at all. What I was saying, if we had to go through childbirth, I don't think that we would ever do it more than once. And then he mentioned something. It was something to stop Asian hate.
That's clitoris. Asian hate.
Yeah, no, I know what the clitoris is. I know what the labia is.
Which one's the minor and the majora?
Now the majora is behind the neck.
The majora bone is connected to the urethra bone, and then the vaginal bone gets the bone.
I don't honestly know how many holes do they have.
Girls?
Yes.
It's a rotating number.
It's women.
It's a rotating number.
No.
All I know is that girls love it when you crab pinch their clitorises. They just like it when you just you get in there, like Sebastian under the sea. Just get in there. Under the sea for clitoris. Yeah, very good.
Talk about getting wet. Little Mermaid, baby. This has gone off the rails.
Yeah, I don't know.
Seth started talking.
We've lost our listeners. Fucking.
We had 300,000 listeners before this started, and we've lost them.
Could you imagine reaching that many people? Then something happens, and they go, "It's all your fault. You told all them people to do this."
I've been starting to listen to other podcasts, and I'll say this: I don't think there's many other podcasts that are more entertaining than ours or funnier than ours.
I can name a few.
Which ones? Be serious.
No, I don't know. The ones I listen to, I try to learn something. Like the only one I listen to that's really comedy is "Are You Garbage," and that's pretty funny.
Yeah. You think they're funnier than we are?
No, I think what we have is pretty special.
What do you think, Seth?
I think you guys.
I mean, hilarious. Look at you are comfortable enough with Seth and I to come in here and to wear,
What is this? Is a good. Can they see? Can they see my whole outfit?
They can see the metallic. They can see you like.
Pop up and show them pants, dude. What the fuck are them? It looks like paint dripped.
Yes.
How much did you pay for them pants, bro?
Huh?
Are those designer pants, or did you make them?
Are those from Waterloo?
No, these are not from Waterloo, actually. I had to think about it, but they are. See, look at that, man.
Have we checked in on our buddy Max?
Do a twirl.
Max doing well. Oh, God, Seth.
Yeah. Show everyone.
Give Daddy a twirl, he said. Holy shit.
This is the whole thing?
He wants to see the ass.
And on the back, it's plain.
Oh, okay.
He wants to see the back.
Never mind then. There's no back hit. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I assumed.
And then I have the jean jacket, too, so it kind of like.
You going to give him the money shot or no?
Well, I'm not. No, I don't want to show my ass.
That's fine.
He's so sad, dude.
Seth's trying to monetize.
Where's his Christmas? When does Seth get Christmas? I don't have nothing else to talk about. God dog, son.
I don't like how you guys bully me on this podcast.
I thought I was being kind of nice, to be honest.
Somebody brought it to my attention. They're like, well, they just told me that they were older than me, but they said that my age gets brought up a lot.
You brought up the fact that teachers used to spank you.
Wait, who brings up your age a lot?
You make it hard.
I don't think. Do the listeners know how old you are? Have we talked about that?
I am the right amount of. Yeah, of course they do. That's how I just said she just said,
Right.
I didn't know you were younger than me.
Yeah.
She didn't guess that. I said 46.
Okay.
How do you not remember?
Because you're
this?
about to be in your golden year. You're in your golden year.
Dude, I had a skin tear on my hand that still hasn't healed, and it's kind of bumming me out.
How'd that happen?
I scraped it.
You heard
Barely scraped it.
You heard it. You
Still-
heard it grabbing.
Getting old is the worst.
You heard
I
it
went to
grabbing-
Wisconsin.
Okay.
I went to just north of Fond du Lac, Appleton, Wisconsin. It is cold as a cold digger's ass. I mean, it was 10 degrees. It's the coldest I've been in a long time. And they have that weird snow, like that lake effect snow. It's like that moon sand.
Yeah.
It never melts. It just kind of
But the show was good.
shows rule. Skyline Comedy
I've heard
Club.
Wisconsin is actually I've done shows in
Both
Wisconsin.
first shows were sellouts, which is right around 200 people. And then the second shows varied anywhere between 50
How
and
much
70.
time did you do?
20, 25.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Made decent money.
Yeah.
The people up there thought my merch pitch, I mentioned some charity stuff in that, and they thought I really was going to donate the money they were giving me to charity.
And you didn't.
It's a joke. I'm keeping that money. I'm going to donate it to my wife, and she might let me stay inside.
What do you do on your show days? Like before you
What do I
have the
like
show?
to do on a show day?
Yes.
Very little if I'm lucky. You know how we do, like when we're out of town, dude, we'll get up. We'll meet up for lunch.
Like give me your
sometime.
ideal
Club weekend.
Yeah, club weekend.
I'm at a Marriott. I don't want to brag. I'm a Marriott Silver.
He's married, so that's true.
So-
No, that is true.
I get a free bottle of water when I check in. So I'm kind of a,
He's a
I have
big deal.
thing.
No,
I have
he's
a
a
thing
big
in the
deal.
Marriott world.
You're a big deal.
But I like a Marriott. I like to get up around 10,
Yeah,
hot shower,
sure.
maybe wake and crank. I don't know. It's a hotel.
Okay. Yeah.
If I got Liz there,
Probably could've left that
we'll
out.
do those things. But shower it
Wait,
up.
you shower then you jack off?
No.
Oh, okay.
I said I was trying to throw that in
Okay,
before.
yeah,
I
gotcha.
wake and crank, and then shower it up. There is nothing better. Think about every day you get up for work,
Yeah.
and you take a shower, and you go, God, I just want to go back to bed. Fucking do that.
I don't
Because
take-
your
I
job
take
don't
showers
start
in
till
the morning.
7:30 at night.
Yeah, I don't
So
take
you
showers
get
in the
wreck in
morning.
bed, and you just chill there for a minute. Then we'll get up and go get lunch, and then we break. We do our little midday nap,
Oh, see, I'm gonna tell you mine.
and then we regroup.
This is my ideal.
Head
on
to the
a-
club for the night.
My ideal on a Saturday is I wake up and I go and get coffee somewhere, and I usually try to like write or just do something in the coffee shop for a little bit. Now, when it's on a Saturday, I go and get a mani pedis a lot of times. Fort Wayne, I have
I
a
don't know
spot.
if you're kidding me or not.
I'm being dead serious.
Nice.
Fort Wayne, I have a spot that I go to. I'm going to go to when I do the show on the 14th. I have a spot that I go to, and it's an Asian lady, believe it or not, and they do my mani and pedi. Or I'll get a massage. Sometimes I go.
I love
get,
a massage.
Yeah, sometimes I get a
Do
massage.
you how long before a show will you stop eating?
Oh, that's a good question. So if the show starts at 7:30, I won't eat past 5.
That's about right for me.
Yeah.
2 hours.
I don't eat
cut
before
off.
shows.
I can. Let's say we're driving a great length, and
Yeah.
if I'm starving, I can do it. I do not like the feeling of food in my belly
Yeah,
on stage.
me neither.
It is a very
Makes you feel
uncomfortable
lethargic.
all kinds of weird. It just
Yeah.
really isn't that a weird thing?
Yeah.
But I guess it takes a lot to digest food,
Yeah.
so it's just very, very cumbersome.
Then the one thing daddy's gotta have is a nap. That's the one thing.
Every day.
Every day. Gotta
God,
have
bless.
a
And there's
nap.
nothing better about having this lifestyle. That's why the comedy lifestyle is so appealing,
Yeah.
because it's just you got 2 hours a day you got to work.
Yeah.
Bust your ass for 2 hours. Work very hard at those 2 hours, but
Yeah.
the rest of the time,
It's just
fucking
chilling.
chill,
Yeah.
right?
I also like to sometimes do something in the city or town.
Yeah, because if you're lucky, who you're on doing the show with is cool enough
Yeah.
that you can go explore the town together. At least one day to get out and do
Yeah.
something. But dude, I love the road. God damn, I love
Are you picky on hotels?
Yes. I want to not feel like I'm going to have bed bugs.
That's
Only
real, though.
one time.
That's
Yeah,
real.
it's a real one. Dude, only one time have I been like really pissed off. And to Liz's credit, she does all that kind of booking stuff for me.
Yeah.
And it looked on paper like it was going to be, because I was like, I don't want to spend a lot of money, because me and Jeremiah were making like a 4-day run, 3-day run. We were going to make pretty good money as long as everything stayed, under certain amounts. So we were in Bloomington the first night, and Jeremiah and I pull up, to this Econo Lodge in Bloomington, and it is under a freeway. And when people think I'm making this up, it was the first and only motel I've been in that had a sharps container in the bathroom, like a little one.
Yeah, for the heroin needles.
Safer than just finding them under the bed, I guess.
Freeway and free.
It was on the back of the door. That's where I remember seeing it. It was on the back of the door in that.
Jeremiah put me in a Red Roof Inn one time.
Down there in Benton.
Yeah,
that show's fun. You ever get a chance to do his show, The Big Apple, down in Benton?
It's great.
It pays well. It's comics, great. And they put you up.
I don't like when the door goes to the outside when I'm in a hotel or motel.
Oh yeah.
I don't
like that.
But I will say this though. I'm actually really not that picky. Yes, I prefer a nice hotel, and when we do a lot of gigs, you typically get a really nice
decent.
Hotel. Yeah,
not always nice, but decent.
Yeah, it depends on who you. If you're working for one of the bigger chains, it's a nice
always
hotel.
Nice.
Like if you're but
Bark always does nice. They always go too nice.
But
especially in
I'm not super picky too though. I will if it's clean. My only thing is if it's clean.
I don't want to feel like I'm going to be gross.
Yeah. So if I have to,
clean bathroom, clean shower. I don't want to feel like I'm a good athlete's foot.
Yeah. If it's clean. I'll do it. But if I pull back the covers and they sticking together.
You like to drive or fly? I've only got to fly one comedy gig, and it's with you. When we went to Boston for that weekend, we did in Boston. And that might have been like one of the most.
It depends on who I'm with.
Kind of psyched up.
It depends on who I'm with and how far the show is.
Sure.
So if a show is like shorter distance, like say it's to Chicago, right?
What was that 5, 6
4.5 hours.
From here, so
4.5 hours.
5 for me.
If I was doing that and I was driving with you, I would rather drive.
Sure.
If I'm going to Denver, I would fly.
Yeah. You need more time there.
I don't like flying really, but it's not like make or break, but I don't like flying.
You're a good passenger. You don't seem to get real worried about what the driver's up to. I'm not a good passenger.
No.
I'm always worried.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
No, so
you're good. Jeremiah's a good passenger.
Oh, you mean like people that are worried about how people?
Yeah, they don't worry about. Jeremiah does the little when you get near a semi truck. He must have had a bad experience, but he gets a semi truck. He does it. It's like, God damn, dude, that's worse than I'd rather hit the semi truck than hear that shit.
Yeah, no, I don't know. You
got to be a good road buddy. Being a good road buddy's forget. You got to just forget. You got to forget and forget. Sometimes people get pissed on the road and they say shit.
It's a ratio. You have to have a good talking conversation. You got to have some time where you shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And you just listen to music, you chilling.
Now,
one thing I'll say bad about me is if it's me and you in a car and I'm in the passenger seat and we're going for a while, I will go to sleep. I
almost prefer you do.
Yeah. Oh, I'm a nap. Some people get pissed.
Well, that's what I like about with you and some other people that I've traveled with so many times. We know each other to sit in silence. It's not a big deal. Nobody has to be. When you're with somebody, they don't know you well enough, and the silence freaks them out.
Yeah.
And then they're struggling to find something to talk about, and then now they're just bugging the shit out of you. It's like, man, let's just chill. Yeah. It's no problem. Put your headphones in. I even said that to people when they're recently. It's like, if you want to go, that's fine. I'll drive. It's going to be a long one, but bring something to entertain yourself.
Oh, I'll go.
I'm going to throw this shit in. I had my podcast lined up, which ones I was going to listen to.
I'll go to sleep quick.
Bam, bam, bam. It's like, dude, I made a 9-hour trip like that. Because
I can be a pee-pee boy, too. I won't lie to you. I can be a pee-pee boy sometimes.
When nature calls sometimes. As long as it's every 2 to 3 hours. We got at least get a little distance in.
Correct. Thank you, Riot. You are not fucking wrong, my man. Correct. That's to be a good dude. You can't have to potty every 20 minutes. That's just it's unreasonable to expect that.
But what if you can't help it?
That's different. If a grown man looks at me and says, "Hey, man, I didn't know this was going to happen. I got to make a break." Yes, we're making a break.
Okay, here's what I'm saying.
But if you can wait for the fill up to potty,
sure.
That's my ideal stuff.
Here's what I'll say. Sometimes I have to be careful about how much I drink before I go on trips. Because if I drink water, even if I'm drinking water or whatever, if I drink 2 bottles of water before I go, I'm going to be pee-pee boy. And it's I'll pee 20 minutes, and then it literally will be 30 minutes after that. I'll be but it's urgent. I don't know why. It's probably something I should look into from a physician, but I'm not going to.
Sure.
Because I live in America.
The devil.
We don't have to.
I just saw that picture of your back. You're playing the
checkerboard
from hell.
I did my allergy test. today.
Rook to night
And
one.
I'm allergic to. I swear to God, he saw the picture.
You're like you lit up.
I lit up. I'm
You've got a
allergic
lot
to
of allergies.
coffee, corn, wheat, pollen. Yeah, pollen, peanuts, pork. I'm allergic to a lot of shit.
Your generation won't get to do it. We get to see doctors. You all probably won't get to see.
No, we don't.
So I'm allergic to cats and dogs.
That's tragic.
That's tragedy.
No, it's not. It's actually not tragic. You know, I'll tell you why. Because guess what? I don't like.
Cats or dogs?
I don't like cats.
What sucks
Dogs,
is my dog and cats love him.
dude. No, your cat. No, his cat. Your cat's fucked.
Well, my cat came from a different generation. Okay? They did.
His
things
ck
that-
is racist as
He's
fuck.
racist as shit.
Is.
Mine was a closeted gay man. I get it.
Yeah, no.
Mine is too. My
Sometimes they're
cat
just an
is
old
a fucking
ass
mean
gay
old
man.
queen, dude.
I literally
My
come
cat is a
out. I'll
mean
come
old
out
queen.
of my guest room that they so graciously provide me.
He does
And I
like
kick
to.
his son- I
He,
kick
he
his
does
son
like
out
to
as
wait
well.
outside his door to bite him. When
And
he
he'll
comes
go
out.
and hiss at me every time I'm walking out. I'm like, what the fuck is this about?
Sometimes pets are racist. It's real.
No,
And
but
my
they
cat-
get it from their owners.
but my
right?
cat
it's
also
it's
is-
a learned behavior.
Yeah, he didn't like Green Book either.
But I'm
did-
allergic
he did like
to
the
cats and
color purple.
dogs, and it works out. Dogs, I would never get a dog unless
What the fuck is wrong?
unless I had a girl and she was like, oh yeah, like I really want a dog.
She can get the dog for both of you. You know.
We would have to, like, if she
Big
already had
dog
a
or
dog,
little
like
dog?
a girl's not. If you start talking to a girl, she has a dog, she's not gonna give up her dog.
Absolutely
So you just
not.
have to get.
And if she did, that's a terrible girl.
Yes. Well,
No, agreed.
or it's a maybe terrible girl, but a really good girlfriend though, right?
Maybe.
Because she gets around. But a
That's
cat, I cannot live in it with a cat. I can't do it.
If you get rid of your dog, you're gonna get rid of me.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You know what I mean?
We're
I
at
hate-
46 minutes.
48 now.
Well, good for us.
Yeah. But yeah. So that's my opinion. I will never own a cat. I will never have a cat. And I don't like them
You're
either.
destined to have a sad, empty life. Sorry to hear it.
Maybe get like a turtle or something or a hamster.
Where you at? Where you at next? You got Polly Shore coming up. Louisville Comedy
Polly
Club.
Shore is coming up at the end of this month, this January. Fort Wayne with Jeffrey Asmus in February. Kaiju in Louisville's coming up as well. And then we're doing a next stop in West Virginia. That's coming up.
Are you doing the Charleston one?
Yeah.
Go do that off Quarrier Street. Super duper fun venue. It is. Is that going to be this? Is it the recovery show?
I don't know.
If it is that place was great.
I just said yes. And then I'm doing this Sunday show.
Next stop shows rule.
I'm doing this Sunday show too, in Indianapolis.
Nice. Always wanted to do that one. I got doing that judging another competition tomorrow with you tomorrow, and then
Oh, you back here tomorrow?
I'm back here tomorrow, and then I am Winchester on Saturday, this Saturday, and the next Saturday I'm in Boone County, West Virginia.
Oh, next Saturday?
Yeah,
That's
doing
cool.
a road show with Andy Frampton.
Oh,
Make
cool.
sure to-
Guess my invite got lost.
I got booked. I didn't do any of the booking. I got asked.
It's you and Andy Frampton?
Well, I'm bringing a short spot. Nick Cheney's going to go on the road, do a quick 10.
3 guys that are basically the same person.
Correct. It's just different inflations. Like we're all white dudes that are inflated to different sizes. It's like I'm the middle act, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know how big Andy is lately, but yeah, I didn't book it. We love you guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in to the podcast. We appreciate the people that are going out and doing the reviews and giving us the 5 stars. That helps a lot. Please make sure to like us on all the platforms. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We can now watch our podcast. I think all the episodes are now up.
Yes, sir.
Live on the channel. We still got to give away some penis pictures of
We got to
Max,
give
I guess.
penis pictures, and we got to give away some shirts.
And some shirts. So here's going to be the new thing. Like and comment on when we blast out this promo for this one, and we're going to start giving out the T-shirts to the first 3 people that can comment and share the status. You can have a T-shirt. We'll bring
Repost it, too.
Repost it.
Yeah.
And do a review or some shit.
Do repost it.
That'd be
Just
great.
say something nice about it, and a T-shirt will be yours.
Show them the shirt again. God, it's a nice shirt.
And coming soon, we got another logo we're
We
working
got
on.
another logo.
Stay tuned for that. But we do love you guys. We are getting some eyes and some ears on it, and we really appreciate you guys doing it. So tell your friends about it. We love you. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys.